Hey everyone, I'm Wayne Gerard, and today we're going to be taking a look at Ludogorets Roma. It's do or die for the Giallorossi.
If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thanks!
There's some very good news in Rome in that Zaniolo's 3-match ban has been overturned to just 2. He missed last week's against HJK and the one before that, the return leg against Real Betis, but now he's back, and this is a big deal. I think he has been one of Roma's most influential players when he's on the pitch, taking players, dragging them, being that menace as he is on the pitch. But it's a do or die. Roma really must win this one. They cannot draw when it comes to goals for. It's the head-to-head goes to this Bulgarian team. You never know what could happen. Last time, Roma lost against them. You can take nothing for granted right now, especially since the way that Roma plays. You know that they're not going to be a high-scoring match. It's not going to end up like a 6-1 thriller or something, anything like that. But statistically, it hasn't been too good for Ludogorets. They're currently winless in 11 away matches in the Europa League. And in that dismal run, they've actually lost 8 of those. They failed to keep a clean sheet during that time in any of these games. So they're leaking in goals. They're not winning on the road. All signs point to Roma at the sold-out Olimpico. You know the fans are going to be buzzing. It's going to be a great atmosphere. I wish I was there. But I think the players got to be really down for this too. Things are a bit complicated because the derby is on the horizon. We know that Milinkovic-Savic, Ciro Immobile, they won't be there. However, with that being said, Roma still has this issue of, do you put all of your starters in, some of them, or none of them? Remember, Roma cannot lose, Roma cannot draw. So the pressure is on them. I think Volpato will get valuable minutes tomorrow. When I say tomorrow, at the time of this recording. He played such a great game, right? And when I'm thinking of this youngster in my head, I'm just like, do you give him the start? I think you do. I think you do, even though Zaniolo's ban has been overturned from the start. Maybe even like a 50-minute, a 45, you give Zaniolo the second half and you put Volpato in on the first and see what could happen. It's a risky move, but Mourinho believes in this youngster. He's given him a lot of confidence, and you see that by him getting a game winner in the 90th minute against Verona. That was a crazy game, by the way. If you haven't seen those highlights yet, rewind. I know there's been a lot of talk about Volpato on social media, the next big thing, a player I really believe in. But the truth is that Roma as a whole, that team really grinded out that win. Can they repeat that just a few days later? Remember, that game was, what is today? It's Wednesday. It's 2 days ago that Roma was playing and won this. Now it's already time for another game. So this high turnover is an issue in this World Cup season. Can Roma adapt? Can Mourinho find out the secret recipe to winning while also getting players some valuable rest? Will it be Kamara or Matic? Will it be Zaniolo with Pellegrini? Will Pellegrini, the captain who's been used in every game, get any rest? I doubt it. I think it's going to be very much the same, with the caveat being, if you're asking me, that Belotti gets to start. I got to go with Belotti here over Abraham. Based on form, just based on form. However, for the derby, I think that it's going to be Abraham regardless. Take out the form, take out even if Belotti scores against Ludogorets. I think it's all about his boy Tammy. Last time these two teams played, Cowley scored the opening goal. He's a Brazilian player, and then you can expect him on the pitch again. They'll be playing a 4-2-3-1, a little bit different from Roma's 3-4-1-2. If you recognize any of these games, I give you a lot of street cred. They got Pat in goal, Fon, Vitri, Verdon, Nedyakov, Groper, Piotrovski, Naresi, Tekfete, Cowley, Rick, and Tisera. A couple Brazilians thrown in there with these Eastern European names. But more importantly, Roma's looking like right now, this is the possible, once again, it's nothing official, and this one's coming from Sportmole, who I pretty much trust. Patricio, Ibanez, Smalling, Mancini, nothing changes there. Salik on the right, we'll see him back into the fold after his knee injury. Cristante and Kamara, and then Zalewski. I think that's pretty much right. I don't think Matic gets to start here. Pellegrini, Zaniolo, Belotti. This is pretty much, I'm in line with this. So I think this is definitely what we can expect. Once again, this is being a do or die. There's high stakes here. I think that the fans, 3,000 plus were at the match versus Verona. Even when Abraham had that bad miss, you see all the fans getting up. It's that type of support as the season drags on and the players really need something under them, something to really support them and push them on and make what seems so difficult to push them over the line and drag them there and get them to get the 3 points tomorrow. I think Roma will do it. I would be very surprised if they don't, if they fail to beat Ludogorets at home. I think this is going to be very similar to what we saw last season where Bodo Glimt eventually traveled back to Rome and the game had a lot of meaning to it. And guess what? They got their butt whooped. There were a lot of changes in that match as well. So let me know what you think, guys. Give it a thumbs up. Thank you.